Some of the world's greatest criminal masterminds have been caught, and they don't have the best time, but only the smartest have managed to escape confinement. One of these masterminds is El Chapo, who's popular for slipping out of prisons. However, El Chapo has been taken to a prison in Colorado where the security is tight and the walls are thicker than frozen peanut butter. Want to know more about this place? Welcome to Luxury Stories, the channel that blesses you with high-quality content surrounding the concept of luxury and wealth. In today's video, we'll be taking a break from luxury and giving you a glimpse of the impressive prison center where El Chapo is presently held. So get a snack, relax, and get ready to be blown away. Let's dive right in. Let's start with a little introduction, shall we? Joaquin Guzman, also known as El Chapo, is a famed drug kingpin who is well known for escaping from Mexican prisons several times. It's almost like some twisted hobby. He gets caught and then he escapes. However, the fun might be over for the Mexican as he is now in confinement at a federal prison in Florence, USA. The 62-year-old drug lord arrived at the max security prison in the US, also known as ADX, on the 19th of July 2019. He was moved there only 2 days after he was sentenced to life, in addition to 30 years in a correctional facility. The prison is called Supermax and has been given the nickname the Alcatraz of the Rockies. And the criminal mastermind's confinement has garnered new eyes on the prison, which is the top security prison in the country. Guzman joined the ranks of the top criminal minds in the country, including 1993 World Trade Center bomber Ramzi Youssef, Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, and even the conspirator of the Oklahoma City bombing, Terry Nichols. So he's in good company. Guzman has shown countless times that he is a cunning person. Back in 2001, he succeeded in escaping a Mexican prison by being smuggled in a laundry basket. Then in 2015, he managed to escape from Altiplano prison in central Mexico, where he snuck into an escape hatch below his shower and rode a motorcycle through a hand-dug tunnel. Sounds like a scene from a Tom Cruise movie, right? But it actually happened. After almost half a century of operation, no one has ever managed to escape from Supermax. Some inmates have even been diagnosed with insanity while confined there. The inmates have been said to cry for help and hit the walls of the cell in agony. Sounds like a horror story. Jeffrey Lichtman, an attorney of El Chapo, has said that the conditions in the prison led to more torture. Also, Robert Hood, who was a warden in the prison for 3 years, sternly criticized the place. "This is not built for humanity," Hood said. "I think that being there day by day, it's worse than death." The hellish prison was established after 2 Aryan Nation convicted criminals, Clayton Fountain and Thomas Silverstein, killed 2 prison officers at the United States Penitentiary in separate attacks on the same freaking day in 1983. You can only imagine the horror. It all happened so fast. An inmate slipped Silverstein a prison knife while he was being escorted back to his prison cell, and he brutally stabbed an officer 29 times. Later that afternoon, another inmate passed Fountain a shank, which he used to stab an officer to death. What an eventful day. The majority of the prison's inmates are kept alone for 23 whole hours a day by 7 by 12 foot reinforced concrete walls, while huge 12-gun guard towers watch over the prison. It's been reported that the cells have an interior barred door and also a solid outer door to really bring in the air of isolation. The inmates eat all their meals in their cells, and the majority of the cells have a toilet and shower, so what's the need for them to leave? None. They get to enjoy their alone time. The furniture in the cells is a bed made from actual concrete and a small desk tool. Only. The beds have extremely thin mattresses, so best believe they're extra comfy. Every cell in the facility has a 42-inch tall window with no views of the mountain, so you get to enjoy your stay. Lots of cells have a black and white television and radio that gives educational and religious programming. We don't know about you, but this is a 5-star setting. They even have entertainment. Luxurious! All visits from outsiders are done with a glass screen separating the visitors. To give it a movie-like effect, they're only looking out for them. The Alcatraz of the Rockies has an extra secure unit called Range 13, which is basically a 4-cell wing in the disciplinary unit of the facility where the inmates have literally no human contact. It must be delightful, all that peace and quiet. The inmates are also kept under full camera surveillance throughout the day, and each gets a 15-minute non-legal phone call once a month, so their family gets to keep up with their horror story. A former inmate of this prison, Jack Powers, spent almost a decade in the prison's disciplinary unit. Powers eventually cut off a testicle, bit both his pinky fingers, cut off his scrotum, and severed his earlobes there. Was it a battle of the butchers there? El Chapo is predicted to be a very obedient inmate who would eventually create friendships with the prison guards over the years as he plans and looks for an escape route. The isolation in Supermax would test the drug lord's strength and sanity, but let's see how he gets through. We can't necessarily predict or know how the isolation and solitude over the years would affect or impact the Kingpin, but inmates who have faced solitude for a long time experience paranoia, irrational anger, panic, compulsive behaviors, despair, and, as seen in Jack Powers, some cutting lessons. It might have some serious security measures put in place, but Supermax is still an extremely dangerous facility. Guzman might have led a powerful drug cartel, but let's just say he isn't the only drug lord at the Supermax, so he could make some friends. What's that saying? Birds of the same feather? Yeah, that one. Well, that's all for today's video. What do you think of El Chapo and the Supermax prison? Do you think El Chapo would be able to escape from it? Make sure you share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Luxury Universe for more astounding videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.